for a TV. The world is thinking.
Question about China. It's scary. 1.3 billion of them, a growth rate of 10% for the last 10% a year for the last 5 years, and this is in a way even more staggering. Not since 1990 has the Chinese growth rate dipped below 7%. Query. You mentioned that India conducts its foreign policy as the British Empire used to, that is to say with quite a clearly demarcated zone about which it cares. Can we hope, can we suppose, that China will restrict itself to the zone to which it has historically restricted itself, that is to say Asia and the Pacific most directly related to China? Is that a fair hope?
Well, we can't know.
We can't
exactly, but what we can say a number of things. One is that it has never happened that a country grew at a rate of 10% a year indefinitely. Secondly, the Chinese population, partly as a result of the one-child family, is producing a demographic problem of its own. And it's very likely that China will become old before it becomes rich, that a larger and larger percentage of its population has to look after old people. Then you have the problem of a country that on the coast is like, let's say, Western Europe, and its interior highly underdeveloped. And at any one point, there are about 100 million Chinese on the road looking for jobs. So you cannot project this as a world power that is going to be eager to project its power abroad. I think we have a number of decades in which we can see whether we can build cooperative relationships with China and the United States in such a way that it becomes second nature. Because it'd be a tragedy if Chinese nationalism and maybe some provincialism on our part produced a situation in which the two most significant countries in terms of economy were clashing with each other, because one outcome might be like World War I in Europe, that we drain each other for the benefit of third parties.
So it's avoidable?
We have to try to avoid it.
All right.